Hello. How are you? Hi, Sochi. How are you? Hmm. Hello, hello. Just making sure things are working out here. Let's see. Audio, audio. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it's working. Pretty sure. Okay, okay. So yeah, I used this silly meme, uh, the Office one, for my Twitter post. I don't know how many people listen to The Office, but it felt very apropos. Apropos. Because I used to watch The Office very, very much. I love that. Love that show. Um, and there's just been a murder in Pentiment, and it reminds me of a murder in Savannah. If you watch The Office, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm a big fan of The Office. So today we're gonna continue Pentiment. We started last time. We played about. Is there a tracker on how much time I played? Let's go see. I don't know if there's a tracker. Maybe we could look at how long my last stream took. Let me see real quick. I need to go check that out. Just curious now. Let me open Pandora's box. I want to know how long was my last stream. Let's look at my videos. So about 3 hours. So we're roughly 3 hours in, give or take. So it takes about 3 hours to get to the murder, which I would argue is a long time, to be honest, because I heard that's when the game gets interesting, right? You get some form of purpose and agency, and you know what you're, well, you at least know a little of what you're looking for. So I heard it really picks up. So I'm very curious to see what happens now that the murder occurred and literally nothing else. That's where I was at. That's where I stopped. So very curious to know what happens with the murder, basically. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna solve this murder. So let's go. Without further ado. Indeed, I have several leads to follow, but where should I start? So to summarize where I was at, where we took off last time, we met this really, really nice painter guy, right? This is gonna be a really basic explanation. It's not the correct wording, but yeah, we basically do, I think we do reproductions of like paintings, and we can reinterpret them to be a little bit more modern if needs be. And there was this guy who was a little old, a little slower, judged by some other peers that we have. That was in my painting group at the, I don't know how we'd call it, not the Abbey. Yes, the Abbey. And we're all doing these little like paintings of the scriptures, and he was kind of being picked on by another one of the painters who might be suspected number one, who knows. Um, and he was being a little shady and a little rude. And then, yeah, that guy died. Was it him that died? Pretty sure it's. Or is he the one that looks guilty? I don't remember. I remember that it was like super sad. I think. Oh no, it's a noble. Yes, 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 yes. The noble that I was getting along with, and we were becoming buddies. He got killed by what looks like to be the really sweet painter dude I was talking about. So now he's being judged as a suspect. Yeah, and I'm like, I was becoming BFFs with the noble that got killed. And also, fun fact, the noble decided to change the commission. So he had a commission that the older, really nice guy was doing. And because I became BFF with the noble, because of a conversation we had, he basically reassigned me the painting. So I guess the motive people suspect is that the really nice guy would kill the noble out of spite, but it's really far-fetched. Everybody agrees he's like really old and weak and nice, and why would he kill the noble, basically? So then there's this bully other painter that we knew had one out for the older guy, so it could be him. And I'm sure there's other suspects, of course. The nuns had a history with him as well. So yeah, there's a lot of leads. I could talk to Lucky Steinar. He's probably working in front of his house. The widow Kemperin lives out of here in your friend's bower. Prior Fennec was usually at the scriptorium, so that's where we work. But I won't be able to talk to him until tomorrow. Okay. So I think that was like the guy overseeing us at the scriptorium, and he was rude. Very rude. Rude to the slow guy, rude to me, rude to everybody. Still, nothing would prevent me from talking to Mother Cecilia in the coven. So Mother Cecilia, I think she's one of the ones that knows, if I remember correctly. No, she knows there's history between the nuns and the noble. So bad blood here, bad blood. But if I don't attend Brother Florian's examination of the body of the enemy, he'll have to do it without me. So I think this is when I start having to choose on different timelines the information I want to seek. Personally, very excited about body examination. Might be able to disprove that the old nice guy was not guilty. Because we BFFs as well. And they killed my noble friend. How terrible is that? Okay, so we have a lot of leads now. So this is when it gets really serious. So I think it's worth looking at our notes a little bit for a recap since we did a pause here. So let's see. Okay, I'm trying to see where this starts. There's a lot of stuff to go by, but I think it's worth, like, you know, taking notes. Doing this seriously. One does not, you know, waste their time. I will take notes in a little notebook. You know what? No, I will take notes on the little notepad so that you guys can follow me along, just like when I do with Stardew Valley. That's what we do here. I take notes with you. So let's see. I will... There you go. Okay, we're gonna take notes together. That's way more fun, right? Ha ha ha. I feel happy about thinking about that. Okay, so we're gonna reread our things and we're gonna take little notes together. Okay, so noble BFF got killed. The guy that was caught, old sweet man got caught. Knife and was first at the scene and is accused. Yes, old sweet man. BFF as well. He's also our BFF. We have two BFFs. Okay. Then, we hate whatever his name is. The mean scripture guy. We don't like the scripture boss. The nuns have bad blood with the noble, apparently. And that's all I remember, really. And the noble was my BFF. So, noble removed commission from old man to me, gave it to me. So I would note that the old man's motive would be that I lost commission is mad. Okay, so that would be his motive. So that's kind of where we're at now, right? So now everybody follows. That's the info we agree on. Well, I agree on. You can disagree, but anyway, I hope I caught you up with this. Okay, So the weather's awful, but they still have to get to the scriptorium, blah blah blah. So there was awful weather. Brother Mathieu rang the church bell early, and now when the sister is screaming in the chapter house, I should see what's going on. The brothers and sisters discovered Lawrence murdered in the chapter house, Brother Piero kneeling nearby with a bloody knife. I can't make sense of it, but the abbot has ordered me to leave until tomorrow. Brother Florian promised to let me covertly attend his examination of the body later today. Until then, he thinks I should sit down for a good meal. I should see if the doctors have a place at their table for me. Okay, so basically, awful weather. Brother Mathieu rang the church bells. A sister was screaming. Lorenz is the old sweet man. And he's not just first at the scene. Had knife at scene. Bloody knife. This is more serious than I had first said. He had a bloody knife at the scene. Okay. So that's more accurate now. Okay, then. During the dinner with Klaus and Marie, we talked about 4 people who seem to have a problem with the Baron. That's the noble guy. Noble Baron. What's his name? I'll just make sure we have the right name. Might as well. Oh god, what have I done? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, the Baron. Okay, lucky nanana. Oh, so there's a bunch of leads that we got at dinner. During the dinner with Klaus and Marie, he talked about 4 people who seem to have a problem with the Baron. So there's also other people. So Lucky Steinar, Widow Kemperin, Mother Cecilia, and Prior Ferenc. So I think that's the supervisor. So I'll have to make this bigger. We have lots of notes. Oh god, how do I make this bigger? Oh, here we go. Okay. 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 Okay, so I kind of mixed the info here. I should talk to each of them to see if any of them has a motive to kill the man. Brother Florian asked me to be present during the inspection. I'll definitely go. And the abbot doesn't want me around. Suspicious. Don't want me around the body. Very suspicious. Okay, we're gonna get there. Okay, like this. Okay. What is that? The abbot doesn't want me around, so I'll go see. Throwing a small rock on the window of the infirmary. The Baron's man Miklas. Is Miklas in my nose? No. Miklas. Oh, it's the Baron's BFF, right? Miklas is departed for Innsbruck for request presence of the most reverend Jabal Elster, Archdeacon of Tracy. He will be gathering evidence about the murder, interrogating those of us who might have information. So Miklas, I kind of want to note Miklas's name. You never know. So we had Miklas, the Baron's man. Just in case Miklas could also be suspicious. Everybody's suspicious. Note everybody's names. Even the guy, like, who's inspecting the body. Like, let's name him. Brother Florian, inspecting body. Okay. Dinner with Klaus and Mary. No, I don't think they were actually at the scene at all, so let's forget about them. But everybody else. Brother Mathieu rang the bell. Okay, So I think we're good now. Okay. Okay, okay. So this is good, this is good. Is there anything else? So I basically looked through everything, right? Oh, what a minute. There's more info here? Oh god, I thought I had read everything. What's that? The Baron Miklas has departed for Innsbruck, blah blah blah. No, that's okay. Sounds based in anger. I should talk to Lucky to find out what he was arguing about with the Baron. So Lucky was arguing with the Baron. He's usually working next to his house. Okay, that's fine. The Widow's Curse. Sorry, I'm like learning to navigate this book. Althea Kemperin. Curse the Baron. Cursed Baron. When he was walking through the meadow, I need to find why she hated him so much. Okay, so she cursed Baron. Okay, and then occult hands. Nope. There you go. I need to figure out the meaning of the cipher Fennec wrote in the scriptorium. So let's see. Let's figure out the meaning of the cipher Ferenc. Who's Ferenc? Oh yeah, Prayer Ferenc, the guy we don't like. He doesn't want to be about the body. So he has a weird, okay, let's just make some more notes about this guy. Okay, and we said he weird cipher in scriptorium. Used a Volvel while writing it in a. I took it with him. He can't keep it in his room all the times, can he? I found a letter in the Baron's belonging. It was from Prior Fennec. Wrote letter to Baron. In it, Fennec said he would not perform a ritual for the Baron, even if the Baron threatened to turn him into the Inquisitors in Innsbruck, saying will not perform ritual for him. Okay. Prayer Ferric has been actively strangely since the Baron arrived. I should talk with him to find out if there was something going on between them. He's usually in the scriptorium. Okay. And then, I didn't read that bit. Mother Cecilia reacted poorly to the Baron's appearance at the Abbey. Could she have something to do with the murder? I need to find out their history. And then I don't know why that's gone. It's like with X's. I guess we did that and it's like dead. Meh. I guess that's good enough. Okay. So now we did the journal. What's that? Okay, so that's just information about me. That's okay, I never looked at it before. Just so you know, I picked Rapscallion, which means I'm basically I'm a bad boy. Imperial law, I studied law school. I'm a great orator. I can convince people, of course, as a law school person. Very logical as well. But somehow we'll pick a fight. Yeah, I get involved in schemes and minor crimes. Although I know the crimes very well. So I'm basically I'm Saul from Better Call Saul. I'm basically Italian and French speaking Saul. That's the conclusion. That's who we're role-playing here. Okay, and then the people. Let's have a little... Oh my god, that's a lot of people. So yeah, I don't think we want to look through all of them. That's a lot of people. I guess let's just open it up once, but don't want to look at all of their pictures. Hello, Karak. And then the glossary. Never looked at it. Yeah, I don't want to look at that. That's too long. It's okay. I think we've looked at enough. We'll be okay. All right, let's go for realsies. So, basically, I want to see the body inspection. That's like my current goal. So I don't want to waste any time. So I'm gonna make sure we go to the inspection immediately. No time shall be wasted, I guess. So let's see. I'm here, and I want to go. Yeah, I guess let's go through the meadow. I'm going straight to the middle. I hope it's like I'm not wasting the opportunities here. Like by going straight to Meadow and not investigating the city. Hopefully that's okay. Hello, Kirak, how are you? Hi, Durkee and Sochi, thank you. What's that? Okay, I don't want to go to the mill. Let's talk to Till, why not? Hello, Master Malice. Okay. Irises. Okay, let's go to the Abbey. I mean, I guess we could talk to his sister after. Upper Abbey. And yeah, we're not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna go straight for the body inspection. Oh, I get that, Karak. Did you buy anything? Andreas, this way. Let's. Yes, brother Florian. Let's inspect the body and get all the info. There you are. I'm glad the storm didn't delay you. Yeah, I came straight for you. Talk to nobody. Now, even though I gave instructions that I was not to be disturbed, we must work quickly. Seeing a corpse up close can be unsettling for some. I hope you're okay with it. Well, I'm not sure, but I want to help Hero. I've been in enough street fights to see a good share of blood. I'm not gonna say that. I'll say I want to see blood. Well, good. Let your resolve steer you. So yeah. Old man Piero, I guess. Okay. So we're gonna go for the body first. So I'm gonna take notes here. Now then, you should probably take notes as we go. They may be useful later. Yeah, I'm doing that. Of course. Gonna need to make those notes bigger all the time. I will begin inspecting his anterior, starting with the face and the head. No visible wounds, no blemishes, teeth in good conditions, nothing unusual. So seems like no fist fight? Question mark. Neck, shoulders, and chest are ordinary. I need to clean some blood away to examine the torso. Yes, there it is. A puncture wound between the 6th and 7th ribs. Okay, so we're gonna make more notes. Nope. Let's see. Puncture wound between 6th and 7th rib. Sounds like that's important. It's fairly shallow, though I estimated penetrated only about an inch, and it likely came from his own hand. Okay, shallow, 1 inch from his own hand. So I guess somebody like pushed him or something. I don't know. Wait, he inflicted it on himself. How can you tell? Or, but that doesn't sound deep enough to have killed him. Or, which type of inch? I don't think that's what I want to talk about. It doesn't seem deep enough to have killed him. Let's go with that. It wasn't. It's likely incidental. Received while falling on his own knife. Okay. Didn't kill him. Probably fell on own knife. Okay. He must have had some other wound that issued forth all the blood we found him in. Other wound. Then surely it must mean that Brother Peter is innocent. Who do you think killed him? Ah, I wish I had the opportunity to talk about the other question about like would he do it to himself, but I guess he fell on it. I guess we'll go with the innocence. Nah, with who? Like, yeah, let's go with who. I don't know. I can't even speculate. All I can do is examine the body and hope that you can figure out the rest. Okay. Simply pointing out their implausibility of Brother Piero striking the fatal blow may not be enough to convince the Archdeacon. Yeah, we know that. Brother Piero never should have picked up that knife. I'm sure the appearance of guilt never even crossed his mind. Oh. Now then, let's move on. Well, there's a sore on his sex. Whoa! Probably from the French disease. I doubt it has anything to do with this murder. Let's still note that down. French disease on his... Here you go. French disease sore. Here you go. Very PG-13. I'm not familiar with it. Well, good for you. It was first discovered 20 years ago by French soldiers visiting brothels in Naples. So basically active lifestyle, let's say. Anyway, it seems the Baron was not the most faithful husband, not uncommon among nobility. Unfaithful, I like that. Unfaithful. I would expect a monk to be more shocked by this or say nothing. Sure, let's prompt more. I spent many years as a mercenary, sex and death are common companions in the world. Okay. Besides, sex isn't all that rare even in an abbey. I see, between the monks and the nuns, between the brothers. I don't know. Hey! Thank you, Discoraki, for stopping by, for renewing your sub. It's really nice. I'm trying to solve the murder, indeed. And right now, apparently, the sex life of nuns and brothers is very important. So we're trying to decide if we just say, I see, or we ask if it happens between the brothers or the monks and the nuns. And I'm like, what do we really want to know? I don't think it's Cullen and Mustard. I think I'll just say I see. Moving down. Other than a few blisters on his feet, from what I assume are new shoes, there's nothing wrong with his legs. So, blisters. Blisters on feet, new shoes, question mark. Andreas, can you help me turn him over? Grunt of stoical affirmation also, of course. There's a slight irregularity in his spine, possibly from an old injury. Old spine injury. I don't think it has anything to do with how he died, though. How could it have happened? I have no idea. Whatever the reason, it didn't contribute to his death. Here it is, a rather dramatic head wound. Okay. Dramatic head wound. So I'll move the French disease near the blisters because they're a little bit less relevant. So this one is quite interesting. And then that one is very interesting. The dark hair and blood make it difficult to see, but it's quite bad. In my experience, I've never seen someone walk away from a head wound of this severity. So that's what killed him. How many head wounds have you seen? Sure. Too many and not enough. As grim as that sounds, there's always more to learn. Italian doctors try to examine as many corpses as they can to fully understand the mysteries of the body. The battlefields of Poland and Lithuania aren't as ideal a learning environment as the University of Bologna, but they did provide an education of sorts. I'd rather be treated by someone with experience than a novice with a university education. Jesus, the spice. Why didn't you study medicine in a university? Sure, I prefer the question. My family was too poor to even consider it. Mercenary work was my only way off the farm. Ha, see. The wounds like it was caused by a single powerful blow from a blunt object. Okay. by blunt object. One powerful blow. Probably no more than 4 or 5 inches across. Inches. Okay. How can you tell? The skull is cracked in a single spot and there's a clear impression in the skin around it. It would take extraordinary precision to hit the same spot twice unless the Baron were already dead. It's likely he didn't die immediately. Didn't die immediately. Didn't. So he could have fell on the knife after that he was holding. How long could he have survived for? I've seen similar injuries in battles. The victim don't last much more than a few minutes, but it's an agonizing death. So he had minutes. So yeah, he could have grabbed a knife and fell. Never. So he couldn't have wandered far from the blow was first struck. So it killed him. One powerful blow in minutes, not far from blow. So only the areas he was before his murder are like possible. So he may not have been attacked at the chapter house. He was either attacked in the chapter house or someplace in the immediate area. So attack at chapter house or immediately nearby. Okay. Could they have been attacked outside of the abbey? The cloister? What about the big garden? Is a church a possibility? I don't know. I mean, outside the abbey sounds too far, so I don't even think I need to ask that. I don't know the rooms that are nearby. Sure, let's say the church. The big garden, the church. Yeah, the church, why not? I can't imagine it. So if it was in the church, I'm just gonna take more notes. Okay, if it was in the church, would have Rudiger and Mathieu in and out constantly. Let's say unlikely, question mark. Okay. Noise in the church is easy to hear and the Baron would have to go through the cloister to wind up in the chapter house. So it is unlikely. Anyway, whatever killed the Baron was a blunt instrument of considerable heft. So it is unlikely that it was the church, because you have to go through the cloister. Okay. The part that impacted him was likely a little smaller than a fist. Could it have been an actual fist? Whoever did get a jump on him, that's the way to do it. A blow to the head, I don't know where. I'd say 2 to 2.5 inches around. Sure. Perhaps a pig mallet, a joining hammer, or even a round stone 4 to 5 inches across, held in the hand. Okay. That's specific. Estimating size and shrug. Hopefully your talents will help you find the murder weapon in short order. Whoever did this must have caught the Baron unaware. Save the small knife wound, he has no other injuries. I suppose that he was struck, drew his knife to defend himself, and fell on it before whether Piero discovered him. So I believe we've discovered 2 important things. Piero didn't stab the Baron, and even if he had, it wasn't what killed him. The Baron was killed by a blow to the head from a heavy blunt object. No, he dead, Scuba. Yeah. Yes, exactly. If you can find what caused the blow, it might lead you to the killer. Also know that Piero didn't stab the Baron. We know that, and I suspect even the abbot knows that, but we may need more evidence to convince the Archdeacon. Oh, there is one other item of interest I found in the Baron's jacket, but didn't want to open it without you. A note of some kind. I trusted to open it more carefully than I would. What does it say? The girl who died, and the innocent with her, Matins chapter. It's a bloody note. I guess I should also make one last note of that. Bloody note in his pocket about the girl who died, and innocent with her, Matins chapter. Okay, maybe it's the nuns. I don't know. The girl, what girl, and what innocent? One of the nuns, someone from the village. Your guess is as good as mine. Let's say one of the nuns. It's been years since any of the nuns have died. Perhaps Mother Cecilia would remember. Okay, so this could be for Mother Cecilia. Note. Can you tell who wrote it? It's definitely someone with a great deal of experience as a scribe, but it can be Ada or Guy. It's possible that they're Swiss, maybe German or Austrians. It's a highly refined Gothic script. Sure, let's do my, so great scribe. So the note, great scribe, bloody note. Not a duck or Guy. Oh, Guy is the one I think we dislike. What, really? It's not them. Who? I tend to find out. I wish you good luck in finding the answer now. I must sorry to rush you, but I must ask you to leave. Every minute you stay here is an additional risk. Uh-oh. What are you expecting? Say nothing. Brother Florian, could you open up? It's Werner Stolz, the physician from Tassing. Do we know this guy? Don't know this guy. Yeah, I'm in the middle of something. Could you return after supper? Before it can wait, Father Journo asked me to examine the Baron's body. Who's Journo? Father Journo? Do we have this dude? I don't think we do. Alright, just give me a moment. Okay. Andreas, I need you to hide yourself. Of course. Why? From Warner? I don't care if he knows I'm here. Of course. Ah, Dr. Stolz. Sorry to keep you waiting. I guess we'll just make a note. Dr. Stolz. Now, what did you need? The abbot wanted me to examine the Baron's body before his wife arrives. Okay, so the Baron is, I think it's the abbot. I think that's Prior Fennec, and we don't like him. And he sent for, okay, sent brother, Dr. Werner Stolz to examine body, noble body. Baron body. Okay. It seems unnecessary at this point, as I've just completed my own examination. Well then, there's no harm in letting me take a look. Dr. Stolz, with all due respect, I finish. The cause of death is clear. If you had arrived an hour ago, I would have had no problem with your assistance. Assistance? I'm a university-trained physician. I can examine a corpse on my own without the help of battlefield sawbones. I I think I should remain hidden. I feel like he will be in more trouble if I step out. Regardless of your opinions regarding my abilities, the examination is finished. If you insist on inspecting the body anyway, I must insist that the abbot tells me himself. What? Making me bring the abbot here is a waste of time. So it's performing an examination on this corpse immediately after one was just completed. Idiotic. I'll return with Father Journo presently. Oh, so it's not the same. It's not Prior Fennec. Oh, different. No, so I need to change that. So, Father Journo. Okay. I have a lot of notes. That was close. Now quickly leave through the cloister before they return. Oh, thank you, Brother Florian. Think of nothing of it. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then. I should find someone to eat with. So I got to talk to nobody else? That's so fast. I hope I wasn't able to like speak to others and I just skipped that. Yeah, I know, I want to go see the nuns. Is this where the nuns sleep? How do I know where the nuns sleep? Let's see if I can find who's the nun I want to talk to. It's Cecilia. 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 Where's Cecilia? Maybe before that? Aha! Cecilia, pretress of the abbey and responsible, like all of Kieran's princess, Cecilia was once the abbey's librarian. What? I don't even know where to find her. Maybe in my journal? Cecilia... No, it's maybe this? No. Oh, here we go, the nun. Could she have something to do? I should find out. She's usually in the prioress house in the convent. Okay, so convent. So maybe here. Yeah, we're gonna go here. Convent garden. Hello, Geoffrey. How are you? We're trying to solve a murder. Let's try to find Mother Cecilia to eat with her. So she's not here right now. Okay. Maybe here? Nope. No. Is there anything else? They have a bunch of herbs here. Okay. Gertrudes and their herbs. It's always a... Ooh. Hello there, kitten. Yeah, there's a guy, and I think his name is Guy. He's the mean one. Okay, so that didn't work. I wanted to eat with the nuns, but I guess it's not here, huh? Where could they eat? The nuns? Is that the only place they can get food at? It seems like it, actually. There's like a little... Yeah. I guess I could just go to the guest house and get the vibes around here. Yeah, we're gonna go to the guest house. It's where the guy was staying to the noble, so we might get more information here. Yeah. So I guess that's where we're gonna eat, huh? We will pet all the pets, though. Very important. Oh, he's so happy. Like my pets. Ah, Master Miller, would you care to share supper at my table? I would like to talk to you about my late husband. I'd be honored to break bread with you. Of course, please lead the way. I'm afraid I have a... She's not on our list, though. It doesn't feel... I don't think that's the person I want to eat with. I'd like to eat with one of my suspects, actually. If I can't get to none... I should try another one of, like, those two. Yeah, we're gonna go for another person, actually. Nope, I don't want to eat here. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have? We have... Okay, so here we have the widow. See, the widow could be one. She cares the Baron or Lady Strainer. I don't see her. Is she further? Lady... I don't see her. Lady Strainer. Lucky Strainer. I don't see them. Meh. Then I guess not. And then I don't think Paraphonic I'll find. So I'm gonna go to the Cursed Widow. Can I just like put this as like a goal? No. Okay. I thought I could maybe save this. Okay, so when I exit the Abbey to the meadow, I guess. Yeah, let's go to the meadow and see from there. Gotta go get dinner. Gotta go get dinner. Gotta go get dinner. Let's see where we're at now. So Zimmerman, right? No, Kemperin. Oh no, I'm not where I wanted to be. Oh, okay, so that's a view. And that's where I want to go. So down and to the right, I guess. Here you go, that's nice. There you go. There you go. That's where I want to be. Nope, not the correct house. I can say hi to him. Hey Mater, have you seen my son? I saw him running from the Abbey this morning actually. Not today. Has something happened to Martin? Oh, wasn't Martin like a rude guy? I'm gonna say the truth though. That fuck. Okay. Yes, I'll note, saw Martin running away from the Abbey this morning. Okay. That layabout was asleep when I went into the fields. He told his mother he was sick. He says anything to you like where he was going? He told me to eat shit actually. I'm gonna say not a word. Figures, no matters at all. Must be his mother's influence. He sure as shit didn't learn that behavior from me. If you see him again, will you tell Kat? She's driving me crazy about it. I'll tell Kat if I... What's got her worried? There ain't a thing in this world that doesn't worry my wife. Meriton's no exception. The boy is always running off, always comes home too. Doesn't stop her getting hysterical about it. Let Cat know he's her son. Stands to reason she'd be concerned if he disappeared. Sure. Yeah, well, I didn't ask you, did I? Talk to Cat or don't, it doesn't matter to me. Until later, Miller. Until then. Okay. Where's the house that I'm trying to find? I think it's here. What's that? Wood, curious wood carvings. What's that? What, is that the right home? So confused. It must be that. I'm right on it. I guess that's her name, I guess. You need to be more... am I at the right place? You want something? Maybe I'm not at the right place. Must be a Ranning's cane. It's strong, sturdy. The head was broken off. The break looks recent. Katya assumed the cane to kill Lawrence. Your husband's cane is broken. Do you remember how that happened? How should I know everything in here is broken and falling apart? The head broke off at some point. I don't remember how. Alright. Pa. Canning's broken cane. So I guess that's her, right? So there's a broken cane in the house. You want something? That's it? I can't eat? Thought we were gonna eat here. I'm so confused. Oh, I'm not in the right place. Okay. So I guess we need to Ottilia's husband. Ottilia's husband. Or her. Broken cane. Okay. Okay, so I'm not at the right place. No. Well, where is it? I don't understand. I guess I have to go in. Let's go in. Maybe that's where she lives? No, it's blocked. I'm very confused. I thought I could eat here. Huh. I guess not. Who do I want to eat at then? Artisia Kemperin. Oh no, so she's Kemperin. I feel like it's a bit confusing how they're mixing things. So she cursed the Baron, and there's a broken cane at her place. Okay. Ottilia. Okay. So next to Franz Bowers. Okay. So I guess we can't get more here. Maybe if I talk again to Franz? Oh, sure. I'll eat at Franz, I guess. We're gonna eat with Franz. Because he lives next to her, he might have more info. You're a respectful man, Andreas. Your parents discipline you? They tried. They tried. How did you think I learned to throw a punch? I had two older brothers do it for them. They tried. Thought as much. That's the secret to well-behaved children. A firm hand. Spare the rod and spoil the child. That's what the Bible says. The Bible says a lot of things. Say nothing. Wow. Maybe if Wolf cried less, Martin wouldn't have felt the need to run off. I'm sorry, I'll try to keep him quiet. Oh, poor Brigitta. Wow. This damned racket is giving me a headache. Wow. Sniff, sniff. There you go, sweet boy. Finally. It's too damn cold in here. Cat, he'll get some firewood after the meal. Yes, of course. Only. What? You've got an excuse now? Little tummy ache? Need to lie down? I worry Attilia will come back. The widow Camprin, has she been bothering you? The old woman in the forest. Yeah, let's go with that. I found her collecting firewood on her land. I asked her to leave. Okay, let's make a note of that. Curse Baron. Okay. Broken cane at her place. Collects firewood on neighbor's land. Because I pay the goddamn taxes on that firewood. And she shouted at me quite forcefully. Okay. Shouted. She's going through a difficult time. Soon she'll have to forfeit her home. She does seem to enjoy doing that. Half the town must have heard her cussing out that baron of yours. Old witch. If she wanted to keep her house, she should have had a few more sense. So she's about to lose her house. I forgot about this. Losing her house, no son. Okay. Say nothing. Cat did. Why couldn't that old bat? You tell him, Cat. Wah. Sorry. Come on, little bear. It's alright. You're a good boy, aren't you? Sniff, sniff. I'm sure Attilia would have had a son if she could have chosen to. What were you talking about? You're a marvel at suiting him, Brigitta. Oh, I'm gonna give a little. I have many opportunities to practice, I'm afraid. I wasn't done speaking. Of course, I'm sorry. He's kind of an asshole. Friends, now you tell him, Cat. Tell him how you chose to have a son and did. I prayed daily for a son and had Martin. That's right. Just as I told you. You and Hetty both. If my brother's wife can't make the hear her, that old witch could have done the same, the Lord. I hope Martin's alright. He usually comes back by now. Shiftless, good-for-nothing malingerer. Better come back so I can beat the pants off him. Johun would never let his boy get away with this shit. My brother knows how to raise an obedient son. Johan. Speaking of malingering, we've all got work to do. Enough sitting around. So I didn't get much out of this. Right, I should be off. Thank you for welcoming me in my favor. Thank God. I'll say that. Good of you to come. Yeah, I didn't get much out of this. I should get some sleep. Where do I sleep? I guess at the farm. Yeah, at the farm. So down and to the left. I think it's that way. I think that's where we sleep. Yeah, everybody's sleeping. Okay. Alright. Yeah, sure, I'll go to sleep. Okay. I'm a little bothered that we didn't get much on the Otilia thing, really. I guess we got the firewood bit, but it's not a lot. Aha, a child! Andrew! Good more. Stare at this child. It's the middle of the night, Ursula. How did you get... What are you doing up here? Soft. I see. Aha. Would you like to tell you a story? Would that help you sleep? Hmm. How about the black cockerel that terrorized a city with a single egg? Or let me tell you the story of a little girl who haunted a sleepy artist. I don't know. I wanna... I'm gonna go with the story of the little girl. Oh. Once there was an artist who was working very hard to complete the commission and his own masterpiece. And he lodged with a family of farmers while he was working at the abbey. The family was kind, but they had a little girl who would poke the artist in the foot with a stick while he was sleeping. Is that sounding familiar yet? When she did this, the artist couldn't get a good night's sleep. So his art wasn't as good as it should have been. Oh no! Oh no, I have no choice! Oh no! I wish I chose something else. Oh no! Oh, okay. Good night. Oh no, I should have picked the other thing. I'm sad. Poor Ursula, what have I done? I should have went with the cockerel. I'm sad. I didn't think he would be so mean about it. So I'm gonna try and talk to the... Oh, Ursula, I'm so sorry. Ursula, no. Hello, Andreas. Morning. There's too much to do, not enough hours. The storm made such a mess of the town. There's leaks. Then there's all that wool, Lord. I'm gonna say the smart thing. Yes, they're just about due. So we assured them last week what a trial that was. It's been ages washing it all. Have you smelled wet, dirty wool? Ugh, there's nothing worse. Now that it's clean, we've got to spin it, and that takes ages. Won't Clara assure you? Won't Clara help you? Certainly, Hess. Sometimes I forget you are from Newmanburg, Andreas. Clara's Hedy, Veronica, Kat, even a little Ursula will be there, though she makes mischief more than she helps. At least the work goes quickly with the women working together. Lively conversations help pass the time. Sometimes we even get visitors. Could I be a visitor? You're welcome to come. I'm sure those will be glad to have your company too. John Barr will be there to keep an eye on us as long as you stay outside. I can't see the arm. Visiting with cause. Alright, count me in. I'm pleased to hear it. Everybody will be glad to have your company. We'll meet at Bauer's home. Okay, Joe. So let's note that meet in AM or early PM. Speak to Johan at Bauer home. Okay. I should get back to work. It was a pleasure running into you, Andreas. Be well, Eva. Attend the B. Okay. Andreas, you say hello to the girls today? Eva and Clara? No, I mean the chickens, Peter, James, and John. They like it when you stroke their back and give a good... He named them up after the apostles. Ta ta ta. Oh, Woburn, thank you for the sub. 7 months indeed. Time does run by. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching the stream. I appreciate you very, very much. I hope you're enjoying the stream. This one is a bit different since it's a murder. It's a murder mystery. I guess I'll tell him not to mention it. What does it do with the L? He sells them to the Bowers. Okay. Ill Peter. Okay, where are we going? There's the Bower thing, but truly, it's not what I want to do. There's the spinning bee, but I'd really like. I want to go see the. I want to go see the nuns. That's what I want. I don't know if I can find them. Ah, thank you, Auburn. That's really nice. I guess I could just go with whatever is like here, right? And like, let's just do that. The gaggle said you'd come to watch them spin. Between you and me, Hedy is not about to let you go once she has you in her claws, so I hope you got a few hours to hunker down and get comfortable. I'm happy to spare a few hours. Sure. Hedy'll be glad to hear it. She's got a fondness of you, heaven knows why. I can see you inside amongst the unmarried girls, being unmarried yourself, but you're welcome to watch through one of the windows. Don't need to worry about me. I understand. That idiot never did see trouble. Okay, so Hedy. See trouble. He didn't want to jump in feet first. You don't think he's gone to Innsbruck? So I'm assuming we're talking about the child, right? Martin. Which my character is not a fan of. No, Innsbruck got to be small time to the little shit now. You think he has something more exciting in mind? So cute. It's a big world. Perhaps he intends to explore or escape. That nobleman was just murdered up at the Abbey. Martin picked an awfully convenient time to run off. I'm sure it's not him, he's too obvious. Oh lord. Andreas was friends with the nobleman. Do you think Martin could have, you know? Andreas? Who's Andreas? Is that me? Oh, that's me. What motive? Oh, I'm gonna have to speak. I'm not ruling anyone this set. I don't think this is appropriate for me to discuss. I'm gonna talk about motivation. It's not our place to say. Martin has a nasty little habit. He's gotten better. Once a thief, always a thief, I say. So Martin running away from the Abbey, the Martin Lawrence was killed. I don't think this is appropriate. I'm gonna just keep chugging along. God, no. Martin might be a thief, but I don't think he's a murderer. He's a coward at heart. He thinks it takes a brave man to commit murder. Not a brave man, but a bold one, and Martin is not that. He's your problem, cat. What do you think? Could he have killed that man? Dot dot dot. Mom! This is a matter best left to the proper authorities, not a spinning bee. Imagine being tried by a gaggle of peasant women. That's unkind, Johan. It's the truth, isn't it? Doesn't matter if it hurts your feelings. She's right, Johan. You're being unfair. Say nothing. I'm a coward too. Andreas, if you're just gonna stand around, how about I put you to work? If you're going to gossip with the girls, you might as well spin with them too. Is that a murder weapon? How does this work? Draft wool from the distaff and twist it tight, then spin the tight yarn on the spindle. Once there's enough on the spindle, and then the bottom and begin again. Draft it down, repeat, da da da, figure it out. I've got it. You know, I took Ursula to play with Gret's daughter the other day, and there was a strange man in the bakery. Was he polite to you? I can't believe Ulrich would stand for anything less. He wasn't very reserved, dark-skinned, quite tall, and wearing a tunic. He liked the rye bread, I remember. Oh yeah, that's like the special guest we had, right? Okay, let's talk about the mysterious man at bakery. Okay. I believe he's staying at the Abbey. Sleeps at Abbey. Special guest. That must be Brother Sebat. Oh, that's Brother Sebat. Okay, seemed lost. Let's speak German. Oh god, I have to do it again. A pro player. That's funny. You know, I saw Big Jorg talking to that nun again. Oh yeah! Huh. The young one. Heh, who can blame him? Damn it, Joanne. Heh 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 heh. He knows she's trouble. I told him to stay away. She's very pretty, isn't she, in a mean way? Pretty perhaps, but and then all the same, he knows better. On us that ever stopped Big Jorg from doing anything. He would have plenty of pretty girls in town. Maybe Veronica's not half bad. Mom! Let's not give Andreas any ideas, huh? So, Big Jorg. I'm pro at this now. Quick fingers. Brigitta has been spending a lot of time at her mother's house lately. I'm not taking all the notes because I feel like a lot of them are a little bit broad. Mrs. got to her home and Lucky's always treated her like a daughter, but I can tell they're concerned. Brigitta and Martin having trouble, Veronica. That's one word for it. Brigitta does what she can, but nothing pleases Martin. He won't lift a finger for her or Wolf. He's such an asshole. Well, that's not his business, is it? Woman's work and all that. You ever seen him doing much men's work, Dad? Can't say I've ever seen him do much work at all. Perhaps Lucky can talk some sense into Martin. He's always been a devoted husband and father. Lucky Stoner is the model of what a man should be. Okay, so people really like Lucky. Model guy. He's working in the window. Yeah, he is. They're only behaving themselves in here, Otto. Oh, it's you. Afternoon, Otto. Come and see anyone special? That's cute. Hello, Otto. It's good to see you. I heard laughing from the road and you all have to be up to no good in here. And look, there's Andreas. Have you been minding your manners? Old Johan's here. Here's a real stickler for property. Hand to God, Master Zimmerman, not once in my life. I fear I've been yoked to the wheel of propriety my entire life, or I've been mostly listening. I think I'll do the hand to God. I never use this. Likely story. Don't be so quick to judge, Johan. Andreas carries himself like a man who's caused his share of mischief. That's called confidence, gentlemen. Yeah, I definitely this one. How can you take pride in a good day's work when all you do is fiddle with your paints? I thought pens at first, and I thought it was pretty funny. We all know you work hard in the fields, Johan. No need to boast. Works hard in other places too. Mom! You've been in town a few months, Andreas. With any burning questions you've been meaning to ask? Oh, this is important. Kyrsa Abbey, Baron Rothwell, or Tassing? I guess let's just keep talking about the Baron or the Abbey. Who do I want to dig more? I guess knowing more about my topic is more accurate than the Abbey. But the Abbey is the location of the crime. Let's go for the Abbey, because after the Baron, like, that's the next thing. I should have taken the other one. Even though it's a curve in his life, we sold the Abbey to use the land. Doesn't make any sense. How can he raise our taxes when the prices for the grain does not rise too? Where does he think the money comes from? Doesn't think of the common folk at all. So the Abbey guy is not liked that much. So I think it's Prior Fennec or Father Jernot. Okay. What about the miller? Doesn't he have some part to play in that? But it isn't a problem. He's the abbot, not the mayor. Oh, sure. The miller. Then Hard drives the art bargain. He won't give us a better deal just because the abbot raised the taxes. But we need his access to more land. Trying to bargain with Leonard won't get us that. Leonard is not a kind man and he does not negotiate. He might if you carry a lot of debt, but his bargains are cruel. Even before the abbot, though, I'm not sure why. Good. I have nothing Christian to say about Leonhard Muller. Yeah, he's not really on my list of suspects, so we'll let that fly. Except that I hope he falls into a fast-moving river during a flood and dashes his brains on the rocks. Jesus Christ, Eddie. Can we talk about something else? Come on, Andrea. Surely you've gotten better questions than that. Yeah, sure. Let's go about the Baron. I heard the Baron was involved in a tragic affair in Tassing. Okay. Oh, it's a very sad story. One that's not entirely appropriate to discuss even here. Oh, just tell him he knows enough. Should know the truth about his friend the Baron anyway. Yes, I'd like to know. We weren't really friends. Say nothing. Did you think he was an angel in addition to a wealthy man? The grave belongs to Lucky and Agnes's first daughter. Aha! I thought, okay, that's the info we wanted. Lucky and Agnes's first daughter be at and her unborn child. So it sounds like the note, right? The note was... Maybe I should make a mural board for this. The note was... Where's the note? Bloody, great scribe, bloody note in his pocket. The girl who dies and innocent with her, I guess the child. Matten's chapter. So like it leads us to Lucky and Agnes. She took her own life. Why are they buried out in the middle of the forest? Do I do big brain or... I guess I'll ask the forest. She killed herself. We understood that. It's not quite that simple. She had an affair with the Baron and fell pregnant. Okay, so let's note that. First daughter and an unborn child. Affair. Suicide. Forest. Okay. That man promised her the moon and the stars. When the pregnancy was discovered, he abandoned her. The heartless bastard. It's her fault, isn't it? She should have known better. What's wrong with you? Veronica! Girls! Causing a scene. Beate asked her mother for help with restoring her cycle. She refused. Agnes and Lucky told her that they would find someone for her to marry, that everything would be alright. Don't know if Beate was scared or, well, she took the matters in her own hands. It ended with her death. That must have been terrible for Agnes and Lucky. Lucky and Agnes both took it badly. Agnes blamed herself. Lucky blamed the Baron. Okay. Agnes blames herself. Lucky blames Baron. So it's probably why they were arguing. It's not that hard to understand why. Beate was just a girl. The Baron took advantage of her. That would explain why Lucky and Lawrence argued when Lawrence returned to Tassing. So I guess his name is Baron Lawrence. Sure. I can see the wheel turning in your head, Andreas, so you should leave well enough alone. Agreed. I don't like where this conversation is going. I don't know about your girls, but I'm sick of this fool. I'm sure we've got all the others first to get to. I'm glad to have some... No, I don't know. No. Oh, there's a lot. Yes, okay. Oh, Clara's inviting me for supper. I'll say perhaps. Okay. Okay. So, okay, I need to find someone to eat with. So we have a new information. Still not more about so there's Lucky arguing with the Baron, and now we know a lot more information about why he would be mad. Don't have a lot about the Widow's Curse, but we have a potential weapon. Then Ferenc we did a dig, and the Nun we didn't dig. Which were actually the things I kind of wanted to do. Let's see, where could I go? What's that? That's funny. Okay. Okay, let's see. For food, I kind of want to go elsewhere. Like get new info. I could try the widow again. Is there anybody else? Who is the others? It's Lucky and Agnes. Maybe I could go to Lucky. Can I go to Lucky? Lucky and Agnes. Lucky is here. Stonemason. Lucky Steinar. Lucky Steinar. Let's see if I can go to his house. Lucky Steinar. Guess not. Well, I guess I can go eat at the Abbey. I kind of want to go eat at the Abbey. Uncle Franz said Brigitta might come help with the laundry today. She's Martin's wife, right? She seems nice. Nicer than Veronica. Wish Brigitta lives here instead of her. Well, you have a good time thinking about your cousin's wife. Say nothing until later, Hans. Bye. Johan. She has dinner plans. Yep. I'm gonna deny that. Hedy. Hey Andreas, you have dinner plans? Maybe another time. Yeah. Let's try the widow again. Let's go to Attilia's home once again. You want something? I guess that's all I could get here. Could talk to them at least. Hello, Master. I'm sorry to cause you trouble, but I've seen Martin recently. He wasn't feeling let until Prime. Making sure he was gone. I saw him Thursday morning. Sorry, Cat, I haven't seen him. See him run to the meadow. He said he was sick. What was he doing in the meadow? Always makes him sneeze. Oh, always makes him sneeze. I can add that. Murder sneezes in meadow. Seems to be running from the Abbey. Why do you ask? He has an history of making a poor decision, like stealing. Baron Rotvuggle's manservant believes Martin may have stolen some. Oh, that's the thing. So let's note that. Stole Baron's rings. Manservant said. Lord of mercy. That must be where he's gone to sell them. Oh, Martin, how could you? You know where he's likely to have gone? Is it possible he could have killed the Baron? I don't think he killed the Baron. The last time you ran up, it was to Innsbruck. I don't know, it could be anywhere. If you get attacked on the road, I'm sure he'll be alright, Cat. Pray to God, you're right. I'm sorry, this is not your trouble. Thank you for speaking to me, ... Was there anything else? I don't want to impose, but please let me know if you see Martin. I'm worried. Of course, Cat. Thank you. Be well. Okay. France. Andres. Okay. Okay. Guess we're moving on from here. We're gonna try to go back to a church, I guess. Drucker house. I don't know who the Druckers are anymore. go back to the meadow. Until... Okay. So we're gonna see if we can have food at the Upper Abbey. I think it would be this way. Let's see where the food is. Oh, yeah, it seems like I'm very close. Refectory. There you go. Oh, there's the guy that people were talking about, Sebat. Do you see anything? Sadly, no. Most morning I spend my time reading in the courtyard, but in the rain that made it impossible. Although the brothers are friendly, I do not know them well enough to speculate. I am sorry. That might be far from your mind, but have you considered my offer to eat with you and the townspeople? The gospel says that a man cannot live on bread alone. Need to continue looking in the right. Of course, I'll talk with Gret and see who she wants to come along. Where should we meet you? Not now, but perhaps later. Perhaps later. I do want to eat with Shabbat, but I really want to talk with the nuns, honestly. Let's see if we can eat here. With my bros. Yes, Adak. God bless you, Andres. Volberg. Good day, Andres. God bless you, Andres. God bless you, Andres. Fuck you, Andres. Good day, Andres. Can I not eat here? Oh, I guess they're... Oh, okay. No, I guess not. I guess that was the guy that was offering me to eat with him. Andres. So yeah, I think... Yeah, let's just go with the Shabbat then. Sorry, Shabbat, I misunderstood life. Where can I meet you? Wait, should I inspect the cloister better? Whatever. Let's just move on. Okay, let's go eat together, Shabbat. I changed my mind. What? What the hell? That is a lot. That's 220. I did not expect that. Why? Jesus, that's a lot. I don't think I've ever had this many subs. You might have actually unlocked new like emote slots just like that. 100? Don't even have 100 followers. I guess I do, but still. This is a lot, Dance. Thank you so much. This is like, I don't think I've seen you in chat before. That's a lot. Oh, you've been following since March 2014 and you were subbed for 13 months. I guess you're a silent follower since the StarCraft days. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. It's very kind of you. So I guess everybody's sub now. So enjoy the emotes. I hope you'll all enjoy them. Put a lot of work into it. With the help of G-Freak, of course, as well as oh my god, I need to find her name. It's been a while. She paused on making emotes since, but she's great too. Smotion, here you go. I had to blank in my name. But yes, please do enjoy the emotes and thank you so much. Then 220, I will, you know, look at reinvesting the money further into my stream and making it even better. It's what I usually do with all the money, is how to reinvest 101. That's a lot. It's crazy. I think it just unlocked me some emote slots. Let me go check real quick. Everybody subbed. It's pretty exciting. I don't think I've never had as many subs in one go from like one person. That's pretty nuts. So thank you for that. I hope you appreciate the content. Let's go see. Now I'm just curious. We're gonna go check that out. Emotes. Yes. This definitely opened some emote slots. I believe it opened us 3 emote slots tier 1. It's actually quite a bit. I'll be able to put stuff back in. Like, I was kind of like making it cleaner, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, now we have a lot more emote slots. That's exciting. Gonna have to pick some emotes and add them back in. Good thing J Freak is working on more. Ha ha ha. We'll have space for these. Anyway, thank you so much, Dance. Do you have time to eat? I guess I'll make this a little smaller because this is gonna take a while. We're gonna have 100 of these, so I'll just make them a little bit smaller. You have time to eat with me and some of the townspeople. Yes, I changed my mind. Let's go. The shrine to Saint Moritz. All right. Oh my, Andreas. Yes. Are these all the children? I hope you guys like this little bell sound because this is not stopping anytime soon. Everybody is subbed. I like how I recognize a lot of the regular viewers that are getting subscriptions. It's very cool. Will never end. Okay. Are these all of the mothers from Tassing and their children? Oh, I don't think it's all of them. Elena Pfeiffer couldn't make it. It's a long walk up in her condition. And Hedy said Hans was too big for stories. Stories? I may have said something about your books. Stories of your homeland? I may have said something about your books. I like stories. Yes, maybe a little too much. Ha, alright, I can tell a story, but first let us pray together and eat. Oh Lord, thank you for bringing us together. Brought Jesus to his disciple on the road to Emmaus. With the breaking of the bread between us, let us recognize each other as Christians and rejoice in salvation through you. Amen. Amen, 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 amen. Amen, 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 amen. Thank you and your husband for this bread, Grit. My Ulrich always says that bread brings people together. I don't know, I think we could see some real trouble in Tassing if you ever ran out of fry, or I missed this when I was in Basel. Sure. I'll have bread in Basel. Wow. Where's Basel? We're the mountain west of here. We've been to Basel with me and Dad when you were in my belly. What? Father Gernot eats white bread, does he not? Yes, the finest wheat is used for the abbot's bread. Why? Maybe I'll note that. The abbot, Father Gernot, abbot. So he's sent to examine the body. He's not liked. Gather taxes. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. And then we said he likes, gets great white bread. Okay. The abbot is very important man, Paul. We have a bread in my home that we call injera. We make it thin, round, and wide. We eat it almost every meal. That's you love the bread at home, so I miss mine. I guess I don't have a choice. Tring, tring, tring. What's that recipe? So chick. Maybe we could make it. Thank you, but no. We use a fine grade that does not grow here called teff. Surely someday you'll go home and can have your fill of it. I hope you find our local bread satisfying. To enjoy it perhaps too much, I am becoming too accustomed to life in Rome, even in these mountains. In truth, I can no longer remember the taste of injera, not even the feeling of it in my mouth. It is the great danger that comes with the blessing of travel, living a life between worlds. So many subs. It will never end. Almonds. I thought crumbs. I don't want to talk about bread anymore. It's so boring. Bread. Don't be rude, bird. Have you ever seen a Bible? Father Tom. Yes, Father Thomas has one. It's huge. I thought that was one that was printed in Bamberg. Very good. The people from my home said, this is a Bible that I brought to give to the abbot. Okay. Andreas, do you have a favorite story to illustrate from the Bible? Oh, lots of choices. Lots of subs. Adam and Eve at the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Jacob wrestling with the angel. Then Elijah and the church. Christ being taken down from the cross. I guess they're good and evil. Why not? It is good to be reminded what was lost in Eden. Now then, children, we have the Jesus feeding the multitudes, fish and loaves. My mom and dad make loaves. This is from our Bible. How we tell the story of how Jesus. If you guys are annoyed by the infinity sub, you can tell me. I can stop the little bells of victory that are ringing. But I'm good with the ringing bells. But please tell me if everybody's going nuts. Don't suffer in silence. Please speak up if you're going crazy. This is from our Bible. How we tell the story of how Jesus fed thousands from only a few fish and a few loaves of bread. Why is everyone brown? Because where I am from, everyone looks like me. Why? Because we're all as God has made us. You know, Tassing seems very big to you, but the world is much bigger than we can imagine. There are many people from many different colors all over the world. There are places where no one looks like you or me. Really? And it's hard to imagine up there in the mountains. We're so far away from the sea. When I was in Basel, it was hard to imagine too. It's hard to picture things we've never seen. But Brother Shabbat is right. Shabbat? Yes, I'm pronouncing it right. The world is very big, but it's becoming smaller every year. Shabbat, how did you know the Baron who was murdered? Very straightforward. Bert. Yes, Bert. It came up when I was visiting the Druckers. I needed someone to talk to. I think he's old enough to understand that. I'm sorry, Mary. There's nothing to apologize for. We can't shield them from the world forever. Did not know him, Bert, but do you know the story of Lazarus? No. He was a friend of Jesus. He became sick and died. Subs. Hat. But Jesus brought his followers to Lazarus' tomb. He prayed to God, and when they opened the tomb, Lazarus emerged, returned from the dead. Jesus can bring people back from the dead. He can, Bert. One day Jesus will bring us all back from the dead. Everyone who has ever lived and died will come together and be resurrected on Judgment Day. Have your hat stolen. You stole my hat. Hey, say nothing. Say nothing. Aww. She can keep my hat. Even the Romans. Yes, the Romans too. Why did you ask about the Romans? I saw one come out of their tomb like Lazarus. What do you mean, Paul? Well, the ruins below the mill, they're Roman, and they all died a long time ago. Let's take a note. Ruins below mill. Someone came back to life. But I saw one come out of the other night. They were in white like Lazarus. In white. Like a monk. Let's stop telling stories. You shouldn't be outside at night. Andreas, what does he mean? I don't know. It's troubling to be sure. I think I may have seen something familiar the other evening. Oh, like the ghost. It must have been something else. That's the only rational explanation. Probably just someone slinking around after dark up to mischief. I think I'll say I saw something similar. Same place by the Roman roads. Oh, you know, I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's a very dire omen. If that's what you saw, I will pray on this. Apologies for that, ladies, but thank you for sharing with me. I'll be leaving for Rome soon, but I am glad to have spent some time with you and your children. Thank you, Brother Shabbat. It was wonderful. Don't forget to stop by the bakery. Alright. Nah, that was not very useful either. Like, learn that the abbot eats white bread. Yeah. Not much here. I guess I'm going to work. Infinity sub. Sub of infinity. Good day. When do I know? I think it's this way. Let's talk to Guy. I hate Guy. Good day, Andreas. Okay, I think we're going to work now. Where's work? Aren't I supposed to go to work now? I thought this was the point. Thought I was going to work. Am I just following the story too fast and like missing out on a bunch of stuff? Thought that was supposed to work. I guess for rank it was somebody I wanted to talk to. What an awful time. A baron murdered in Kherson. These are the dark days indeed. Brother Piero, I admit I would have never thought him the type. What could have possessed him? I can't believe Brother Piero would kill the baron. It's not his nature. Here's a half step from the grave. You really think he would have killed a man in his prime? Cool your tongue, Andreas. A murderer he may be, but the man is still your brother in Christ. Envy and pride inspired men to madness, even old men. But you have come to me for a reason. You need something. I came across an interesting letter from you addressed to the late Baron Rotvogel. You rushed into the scriptorium and hid something strange at your desk. And now thank you. What do we say to this dude? Kittens! Hello? Hey, Fluff. Petit bébé d'amour. Hello? It's Fluff. Who do you think is the murderer, Fluff? Tell us who the murderer is. She's very active. She's not into being held. She's purring anyway. Spicy Fluff. Spicy Fluff. Spicy Fluff. Oh my god, look at that beautiful kitten. Such a beauty. Bye! She's so spicy. Her brother probably won't. He'll probably join us real quick. He always follows. They're always together. My little buddies, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. You get all of the subs. It's for you. Oh, so cute. Oh la la. She's a little fluffy belly. Yeah, you too. Yes, you're the best. Yes. Your brother's there. Okay. I don't want to tell him that I know. I'm gonna go with the letter. What? Okay. So let's see. We're talking to Ferenc. And we don't like him. Weird cipher in scriptorium. Wrote letters saying he will not perform ritual for Baron. So that's what we're talking about right now. Where did you guys get that? You shouldn't leave this type of thing lying around. An unscrupulous person might use it for devious ends, or the manservant Miklos, or were your performance... I don't think you should know who got it. I'm gonna go with the occult rituals. He meant to coerce me into performing a ritual to help him with a condition. We know about that condition. Wrote letter to Baron saying he will not perform ritual for him about his condition. Okay, but I refuse, as the letter makes abundantly clear. The Baron's threat remained, and you know how fickle inquisitors can be about what books people choose to read. What led him to believe he would come to you for this request? I like that. He was a Rhenish nobleman and a friend to the Prince Bishop. You're an ordinary monk from Hungary. You're an assistant to the abbot of a bankrupt monastery of a sort of... Okay, that's pretty rude. I'm gonna go for the first one. Books. I am the prior of Kirsig Scriptorium, one of the few left in the Christendom. Modest though the abbey may be, our library works remain really good. Okay. For men of a certain academic interest, it is perhaps the only place we may meet and discuss them. Are you a witch? Yet he threatened to expose you to Church Inquisitor. The Baron's interest was more than academic. When he wished to make it practical, I refused. There is nothing more to it. The Inquisition is not kind to practitioners of which could have gotten you killed. Let's go with that. I did not kill Baron Rotvogel. So, let's see. Could have accused him of witchcraft and gotten him killed. And I do not care if you believe me, it is a simple fact, which the Architect will surely realize. Now, is that all I have to choose? If you have more question, I will leave you. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep going. Be quick about it. You rushed into the scripture. Oh shit. Let's just go for it. I don't care. Let's just go. Pardon? Okay, we're gonna talk. We're gonna get that info. And why were you sneaking about the scriptorium? What was that? Some kind of disc? Why are you trying to distract me? I can ask question too. What was so important you had to be late for Terce? I wasn't sneaking. I dropped a bottle of paint on the floor and was cleaning it up. I don't remember. Why are you trying to distract me? Because you insist on prying into matters that are none of your business, and I grew weary of it. Let us seek a common understanding, Master Miller, as two brothers in Christ. Please, let's. I love to understand things. Grrr. The scriptorium is my domain and you are a guest here, and so long as this is true, I do not answer to you, but the abbot only. Is that clear? I suppose. If you don't mind me asking, why aren't you the abbot? Ooh la la! Look at that! I suppose. Praise be. Will that be all from you then? For now. Okay, I got nothing. Defensive and evasive. Defensive. Okay, so that one is weird. The other one seems to prove true. Like, we knew about the diseases the guy carried. So he was pretty upfront about this one, but not about the cipher. Yeah. Okay. Where am I supposed to go now? I guess we can investigate something we want to investigate, so... The midwife. I don't know what that is, but I guess let's just go to one of them. I wanted to talk to a nun though. Let's go through the church in case. No. Where are the nuns when you need them? Gertrude, that's not the correct nun. Wrong nun. Wrong. Oh! Bless you, Master Miller. Sister Matilda, how are you? Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men unless it's necessary to perform our work, or forgive me. Thank you. Margaret. Master Miller, yes, it's me. You think Brother Pierre really murdered the Baron? Do you? I don't know what to think. Father Abbot says the devil sometimes enters men and makes them do horrible things. I don't think the devil entered Brother Pietro. Does it to justify his fear? You think the devil could appear here in Curacao? Yes, I suppose. Why? No, I think people sit there or they want to see him. I didn't see the devil, but I think I smelled his odor. The night before the Baron was killed, I woke for matins and I smelled something in our dormitory. So let's see. Maybe we can tie that to the Mother Cecilia. Okay. Okay, so night before Baron death, smelled something in dormitory. Nuns dormitory. It was strange, moss and sulfur mixed with frankincense and roses. Okay. Moss, sulfur, incense, roses. It moved through the room. I wanted to scream, but I was too frightened and then it was gone. I'm ashamed that I didn't cry out, but I didn't know what to do. I don't know. I would have done any better, sister. Did any of the sisters smell it? I don't know. I think they were all asleep. Thank you, Margaret. Bless you, Master Miller. So maybe I could write Margaret. Okay. Okay, so there was a strange smell in the dormitory. Where's the dormitory? Here. And I think the murder happened in the refectory. I'm not sure. Should have noted that. I don't know where the murder occurred. That's kind of stupid. Maybe you can find the Baron. Where's the Baron? Why am I missing it? What's his name again? Lawrence? I don't know. I'm a bit lost. Lawrence. Here we go. Lawrence Rothvogel. Lovers of books and arts. Yeah, I don't have a lot of info here. Yeah, I don't have the location of the murder, actually. I did note, though, I should have noted that. We said it would have happened at the chapter house or immediately. So it's here that the murder occurred, at the chapter house. So it would be like nearby. So where's the dormitory? Where's the dormitory? Here. So it's not... And we said it would smell... When did it smell? It smelled... the night before the death. Okay. Aha, a shovel. What? Blood on a shovel? What the hell? Okay, we'll note that with Mother Cecilia. Blood on shovel in nun's garden. Like, casual. His sister Matilda uses it in the garden. Okay, so... Matilda. Okay. Bloody shovel. Sister Gertrude dries and solar all of her herbs here. I already petted him. Matilda. Okay, let's talk again, Matilda. Madame, I don't want to talk to you. No, Mother Cecilia doesn't like us unless necessary. I have to ask you about your shovel. Forgive me. No. We're going about the shovel. Garden shovel. I wouldn't say it's mine. It belongs to the abbey. Just use it more than the other sisters. There's blood on it. I recently to kill baby rabbits in the garden. The other sisters are too squeamish to do it. Okay. Killed baby rabbits. Okay. I didn't clean it because it was going right back into the dirt anyway, but why bring up the shovel? Oh, I understand. No, I didn't use it to kill the Baron. A man is not a rabbit. So Matilda, you received a strange note recently. Let's go. Yes, how did you know? Baron Rothwell received one. Lucky guess. Oh, shit. And got note. Meh. What did it say? Here, look for yourself. What's different? Remember what he did. The violence he suffered, the red bird flies, Matins chapter. Remember? Okay, well, we're gonna remember what he did, the violence you suffered, the red bird flies, Matins chapter. Red Vogel, the red bird. I found it in my bed in the nun's dormitory. You can keep it if you like. In nun's dormitory bed. Okay. Your bed, who could have put it there? The only people allowed beyond the garden are the sisters. I can't imagine any of them making this. Mother Cecilia and Sister Illuminata have beautiful handwriting, but both of them have been so kind to me. Thank you for your time, sister. Okay, so somebody got in there, put the note. Grab a dispatcher. Okay. Wonder if I can find the... Aha, Madame Cecilia. At last, we meet. There's something I can help you with. I noticed that you took the sisters inside when I walked up with the Baron. Yes. Given that the Baron was just murdered, it seems inquiring about the cause, you said much in saying nothing. Yeah. And now I will say even less. Goody, Andreas. Come on! We're gonna insist. Given that the murder was murdered, why do you not trust the abbot's judgment? It is not the abbot's judgment that matters, but the archdeacon's. It is not that. I just want to understand what happened. No, of course. You don't know your hero. You couldn't hurt a mouse. Do you? I'm gonna go with the law. All too true, but you must proceed carefully in your inquiries. The abbot does not want anything to interfere with the archdeacon's investigation. That includes you. Then help me. How do you feel about interfering with it? Help you what? Blame someone else for the murder? Well, yes. You know that Pierrot didn't murder the Baron. It must have been someone else. Help me find justice. Does justice look like you, Andreas? I won't know until I found who actually did this. You know that justice does not look like Pierrot dying for this murder. Someone will die for this murder, Andreas. If it is not Brother Pierrot, it will be someone else. The killing is a powerful noble cannot go unpunished, especially while he was under the protection of the abbot. Then help me find who did this before the archdeacon arrive. I am simply a nun. Why do you think I can help you? You know what happens at the Abbey better than anyone. I saw how you reacted when the Baron arrived. You must know something about what's going on. Let's go with the flattering. Better than the abbot. The abbot sees only the brother's side. You need to watch over the sisters and know what's happening with the brothers. True. Alright, I did have reason to be concerned about the presence of the guy. The Baron caused irreversible harm to one of his sisters in his last visit. Okay. Baron. Harm sister. Last visit. Bring it on. The damage was severe enough that she had to leave us for some time. Had to leave. What kind of harm? Irreparable. This is why I removed the sisters from his presence as soon as I could. Which sister can I figure there? Are there any who may have wanted revenge? Which sister? No, Andreas, I don't think that would be appropriate. Why does not I don't know. I understand this is less information than you likely wanted, but I do not think I can tell you more with good conscience. Trust me when I say that the victim of this incident could not have killed the Baron. Could not have killed Baron. Maybe the blind girl. Any more than that? Any records on her or what happened? Yes, we keep reports on the sister in the library. Not that this does good and gun. You're not allowed. Records in library. This again. Could I ask Sister Illuminata to see them? She won't give them to you. Our records aren't available to outsiders to look through. Sister Illuminata told me there's a secret entrance to the library. And do you know where it is? Oh. Sure. Why would you think that? The entrance to the library from the scriptorium is 123 feet from the church tower. That's ridiculous, you made that up. Remember, measure it yourself if you don't believe me. The curve does not run parallel to the church, but 10 degrees off. Oh my god, he's super intense. Alright. Just telling you what I know. Don't try it, you'll be caught and you'd be lucky if no. So I said it's the cellar, right? Yeah, cellar secret entrance. Okay. We'll see about that. Thanks for your help. You're probably right. God bless you. Irreparable harm. Okay. So a little bit more information. Wait, was there anything else to see? Aha! Sneak into the library. I'm down. So we need to go via the cellar. Where's the cellar? Cellar. Wait, did I just see a little something? Just make certain. No, it's all good. Okay, let's go. So we said we go to the cellar. Cellar. Well, no. Certain news I can't let you down here. Father Junot doesn't want anyone talking to Brother Piero before the Archdeacon arrives. I'm going to elope with him just a few minutes. I really shouldn't. I need to talk to him. Ooh. Orator background 3 implored Brunot to reconsider holding Piero. Angrily denied Piero as governor for forgiveness for questioning him. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Failure! No! Damn it, that would have been so cool. Guess I'm not gonna go talk to Piero. But how do I enter the thing? I guess I cannot. Kitchen and cellar. Wait, let's see what my journal says again. Sounds like she was killed the Baron, even so she would protect someone else. She said that the Baron hurt one of his sisters years ago. There may be records of her in the library. Need to search the library in order to find out if there are records. I would have to sneak in after the nuns have left for the day at Compline. I just need to find a way in. So I need to go at Compline. How do I know what time is it? Guess it's not time yet. Okay. Let's go see over here. I don't think I've been to the Abbot's place. Oh, well, there's nothing to be done, I guess. Except pet the pet. They're all nice. How do I know what time it is? I don't know. Just can look on the map what I can do. Yeah, I think I need to go back and see the widow, the midwife or something like that. Maybe the midwife, she had a baby. Let's go see the midwife. Like that. Since there's been like a story with that baby. This is like another lead though. Let's go see the shrine real quick. Nope. Okay. Have I ever been in the forest? Let's go see the forest. Smokey's home. Because I know there was like things about wood, so... Oh, Master Miller. Yes. At once you were drawing something by the waterfall. I'm Smokey. You're the charcoal burner. Yes. Anything I can do for you? No, just being friendly. Oh, of course. Until next time. Maybe later I'll have something to discuss with this guy. Hello, you're a local. No, not a local. I search for whatever is different. It's the differences and the non-differences and the different bit of work. Yeah, sure. You're an artist. Yes. It's nice to meet you. I'm a traveling person. Sharpen knives. Brought you to... Aha! All folks have chipped blades and broken wheels and loose hinges and worn tools. I wonder mostly they can find a bit of work everywhere. You was not allowed in. No one's allowed inside the library except for the sisters. I'm not surprised they turn you. The general is a grumpy old man. I think he has half a mind. Nah. What are you looking for? Well, I explained looking for a text about the elements. They're primordial, as Aristotle says. Then God didn't create them, they exist with him since the dawn of time. It's a fascinating idea. The Genesis clearly says that the Lord created the heavens and the earth. How ridiculous. Fascinating idea. Not only that, but it explained the presence of the angels and demons before the creation of the world. 5 elements, angels are fire and air is... And air, demons are water and earth, and the world was ether before the Lord formed it. That's what Satan appears as a snake to Eve. Snakes can only evolve in gift cases and pools. Never considered that way before. You might do into something. Be careful. People have been in prison for talking like that and be absorbed. I'm gonna say the prison thing. Nevertheless, thank you for your concern. Okay, bye. Okay, so we did not learn much from this. Okay. Tama. The mill. I guess we'll go back to the widow. Why not? You know what? I don't want to go to the window. I want to go to the I want to go to the midwife. How can I get to the midwife? No, it's not the right one again. Yeah, just... Oh god, I have to do the whole turn, so I guess... To the left and up is where I wanna go, if I can. Central Town. I guess it's this way. Oh, well, I guess I can talk to Lucky. After petting another cat. I guess there's an achievement for petting all the cats, isn't there? There must be. Sure, I'll talk to Lucky. Hello, Andreas. Something you need? What are you doing, Lucky? We don't talk much. I can see you're busy here. Andreas, I have things to do. Father Thomas needs me to help out at the church. After that, I'm going fishing with old Otto. If you don't need anything, repair a wall. Follow your children. Leave it be. Since you're busy, so we'll keep it brief. I was hoping to ask you a question about the Baron. No. No, but I will go. Why not? On to your grown man. You should be enough reason for you. I saw you shouting at the Baron when we arrived. What was that about? Get it through your pebbled stuffed head. I'm not talking about Rugfuggle. Man is dead like in another life hangs in the balance. If you had no part in the death, you wouldn't mind answering a few questions. I'm gonna go with this one. Christ compels us to speak honestly, neighbor to neighbor. Damn it, Andreas. Told you to leave me be. Christ has nothing to do with it. Talking about him makes you angry and you don't strike me as a quick man to anger. How did you kill him, Lucky? This will be remembered. That's because I was very angry with him and now he's dead, so I'm not celebrating the Baron's death, Andreas, but I'm not at all sad about it. And that's all I'll say to you. Good day. Huh. He's not being forthright with me and he seems eager to get away. If I wait here, maybe he'll leave and I can observe his actions. But should I do it now? It will probably take a while. I'll observe Lucky later. So follow Lucky. So Lucky. Okay, everybody likes him. Evasive. About Baron. Let's see the map again. No, it's not this one. The map again. Midwife. It's like just to my right, apparently. Maybe right here? Is this where I'm supposed to be? No. Okay. Midwife was Lucky. But then let's just follow him. It's gonna be simpler. I'd like to try to close down some loops. I feel like I'm just stacking loops all the time and not closing any. Let's see if I can still follow. Wait, where was Lucky? Did I lose him? Central Town. Just follow him. Can I change my mind? Leave me be. Okay. Sure, I'll follow Lucky now. I want to try to close down options. It's probably not him either, though. Oh dear, is something the matter with the Zimmerman's basin? Nothing's going on here, just having a rest. How are you doing? You're looking very well healthy. Such a flirt. I've been taking restorative made by Dr. Werner Stoltz. Your appearance is terribly exhausting. You know, haha, of course you don't, but I'm sure you will someday. Nice men like you. Are the Jeffners feeding you enough? You're looking a little thin. Oh, take some bread. That should perk you right up. Nothing like bread to fortify the spirit. That'll bring to Father Thomas. You know how Father loves his bread. It's quite the bread enthusiast. My favorite customer. Haha. There's a lot of things about bread. So they talk about that, so it's strange. You should come by the bakery more often. Anna would love to meet you. It's so cute when she tries to steal your hat. Pardon me, Gret, but I just remembered I left the gardener's door open until later. I'd love to, but can we discuss another time? I have to go. Good day. Oh, of course, until later. Master Mailer, here you are, finally at the church, and it's not even Sunday. Afternoon, have you seen Lucky? What can I say, Father Thomas? I missed you. All of this your eternal salvation is a joke. The bread. Afternoon, Father Thomas. How my favorite customer. So Father Thomas is also bread fan. Ah, Gret, I can't live without my rye. You're too kind. Enjoy my well wishes. I shall be off. Goodbye. I told you to leave in peace. What are you doing here? Lucky, long time no see. How are you? Still angry? Ha ha ha. Uh-oh. Are you following me, Andreas? Yes. Say nothing. Damn it, Andreas, don't play dumb with me. Lucky, leave them and be. He and I were just talking about church. All is well. Now tell me, how's my wall? Damage is too difficult to repair. I cannot do it next week, but I can put the fellow stone back up now. You're marvelous. I'm sure the lady would appreciate it too, but please don't risk yourself. Get some younger men to help. You need a hand. Lucky, come on, Father Thomas. I'm sure he can handle it. Tougher, but I'm afraid. No. You need a hand, Lucky. Was there a way not to get caught? Afternoon, Father Thomas Andrews. Lucky, see you soon. Don't work too hard, huh? So I guess Otto is his friend. So Lucky, Otto, fisherman friend. Okay. Even for his age, Lucky is quite able. Only Big George can match his strength. Thank you for your labors, Lucky. Scurry off after W. Tell me. Small waterfall in the forest. Okay, so I guess we're going to the waterfall. It's gonna hate me. I'm such a creep. Basically a cat creep. Oh shit. Just like insects creeping. Lots of insects creeping. My god. Good god, those poor fish. I suppose it's better than letting them suffer. Until later, Otto. Not very subtle. I guess it's flowers on his daughter's grave, right? True innocence. That's strange. Are there two people are buried here? Children, perhaps? Could they be Lucky's children? But why would he be buried outside the churchyard? Then, did we establish that? It's because she committed suicide, right? Like someone was trying to hide them. Left a note with the flowers. Oh. Isn't that the same? Oh no, it's a mix. It's a mix that he got. Right? Because the other one was like the girl who died in innocence with her, Matten's chapter. And then the other one was about the redbird flies, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna make a note of that. So Lucky, note, remember the girl, that's his girl, one grave for two innocents, that's the girl and her baby, the red bird flies, we don't know what that means. Matten's chapter, okay. Save as. Pentiment, just saving this. Very similar to the other note I found, as well as the note further Florian found with the Baron's body. Someone was trying to lure Lucky to the chapter house to kill Baron Rotvogel. Huh. So we think it reminds me of seeing if she did. Interesting. Damn, I'm less lucky. I have to say important to him, but can I be motive enough for him to kill? So we already had. So his motive is. Yeah, I'm gonna move this. That's like actually the motive. So I'll put it with the lucky info. Okay. I don't know. Let's figure out who's buried here. Well, we know. We know who's buried. And am I supposed to go to the other place? I need to find someone to eat with. Yeah, it's at Compline that I need to go to the library. I never checked the shrine. Huh. Okay. I wonder which way this leads to. Guess let's go here. Need to eat with somebody. It's gonna hate me if I go there again. Maybe the bakery? Try the bakery. It's Otto that eats with him, right? I like the bakery idea. What's the bakery? Bakery. Bakery. Bakery, bakery. Eating at the bakery. Eat at the bakery. Yes, I will join you at the bakery. Oh no! Subtle staff. You're probably right. I just feel like I follow him. Yeah, backseat is allowed. I felt like I followed him all day and he's really annoyed with me. So I figured I'd go eat with his neighbors. And I think I don't know. I thought they would have more info, but maybe that was a bad choice. Yeah, you can quit to main menu. Huh. I feel bad about quitting to main menu now. Father Thomas. Let's see. Thomas. What do we have about Thomas? Don't have a lot about Thomas, I think. I think Thomas is just the guy who likes bread. Yeah, he also likes bread. He's here. Don't have a lot about this guy. Oh, oh crap, I tried to quit, but now I think I'm... Well, let's see. Okay, I want to do what you said now. Let's remake that choice. Oh, yeah, let's just go here. Okay, let's just follow the thread. We need to close some threads. I keep bouncing around threads, and I don't think that's smart, because I'm closing none. Lucky Stain House, yeah. Good day, Andreas. Good day, Agnes. Where did you hear that from? You would think that the Abbey worships gossip, given all the talk while I was at the Bowers home. Does that matter? I guess I'm not surprised. Small, tall stock. There's no stopping them. My daughter was a sweet girl, sweet and loving and naive. I'm sorry. Thank you. It's hard to talk about. So you know what enough to ask. What else have you heard? She had an encounter with the late Baron and fell pregnant. I know a little more than that. Somebody would like to hear it from you. That's the crux of it. There were many promises he had no way to keep, no intention of keeping. That there was no child, but she had little experience with men and things gave that one away. When she missed 2 cycles, she came to me. She'd already been through this with her sister. So before after Brigitta had married Martin. Before a strange thing, since Brigitta was younger. One of our girls had wound up in trouble, and Beate knew he wouldn't be angry. Lucky's a gruff man, but he loved both of our daughters no matter what happened. And then she tried to restore her bleeding cycle and the pregnancy. Didn't want to help her, so she helped herself to the medicine I use with other women. It was an accident, God knows it was. Suicide, attempted abortion, self-abortion. Even if the church thinks differently. One last thing about Lucky, I understand. I think he blames the Baron from Beate's death. In a sense, I believe all of us who loved her too. I wish you could have known her, Andreas. She was a sweet and loving girl. That's not what you're asking me, is it? You want to know if my husband killed your friends? We hardly knew each other. Be that as it may, my husband is not a murderer. Didn't think he was. I'm sorry, I can't take... I didn't think he was, but I'll leave you in peace, people like this. You as well. Oh, I've been meaning to ask, might I share a meal with your Lucky someday? That's bold of you, Andreas. Continue how you treated my husband. I didn't mean anything by it. Sure, let's give it a shot. Aww. Aww. I fucked up. Oh, I'm in really bad terms with them now. But I don't think they did the murder, to be fair. Andreas, good day. Do you have a moment to talk? Make this quick. I was wondering if I might break bread with you and Agnes. We never shared a meal. I know what happened to your daughter, to Beate, so I spoke to Agnes about Beate. I wanted to ask you the tennis in the rough, found the note left in the forest, perhaps another time. Let's go with the note. No end. That's all you're getting from me, Andreas. Are you done? I was wondering if I might break bread. One grace for two innocents. I know what happened to your daughter. What's the matter to you? The grave in the forest, it's hers, isn't it? I was hoping we can hurt. You were following me, I knew it. You shouldn't talk to me. You wouldn't talk to me with us. What was I supposed to do? Say nothing. So now you think you know everything, huh? Got me all figured out. She was your daughter and the Baron heard her. Do I need to know much more than that? I spoke with Agnes. And you heard all you need to and probably more. I'm not going to tell you anything different. I'll talk to you about her, Andreas. Don't ask me again. So yeah, this is not going well. I don't think I can do the break bread. I think it's dead. Okay, so I guess I'm in bad terms. I kind of fucked that up. I don't even feel like it's lucky, to be honest, either. Let's see, who else can I eat with? The Zimmerman house, the midwife. Who's the Zimmerman? Don't remember who the Zimmerman house is. Is there somebody else I can eat with? Let's just go to the bakery while I'm here. I still learned more than you did with them. Yeah, I knew quite a bit already, though I don't feel like I learned much more. Yes, let's go with Ulrich. So now to have you, so we have the father. Yeah. Too kind. Has Peter been lately, Andreas? Bad mood when nothing unusual for it? Fine, as far as I can tell. I'm surprised to hear that between the miller and the abbot's taxes, the peasants are in a hard place. More than a few families are having difficulties paying their bills. I can offer them credit, but I worry about the town's future. Times are so hard for them. The girls are struggling to pay their taxes since the abbot raised them. It's more difficult. And crops. Between the abbot's taxes and the landlord's fees at the mill, they're struggling. So let's see. Like taxes plus hard fees at mill. Struggle peasants. Okay. Just free. A kind heart to Ulrich. Should this really be your concern, Ulrich? The peasant being unhappy. Their brother-in-law, they would have no ground. I would amount little more than a complaint with no legal weight. Leonard does not seem like the type of men to compromise for the sake of others. That's true, they should try advocating for themselves. Let's go with Leonard. Driver is quite like, and you will be one of them to judge him, Ulrich. Will you judge the abbot as well? Jeez, of course. So no matter to tease about, the peasants are suffering, the causes are plain to see. Your concern is admirable, Ulrich, but take care in how you speak about this. I suggest that you speak to him on the peasant's behalf. Don't make accusations, but share your concerns. I have not found him to be an unreasonable man. With all due respect, Father, I have been dealing with Leonard Miller and his father for over 20 years. I know the character of the Miller men. Kindness and reason are not in their nature. God suffered within all of us, even Leonard. Andreas, don't you think Ulrich should try his reasoning with him? Past interactions have not yielded fruit. It is reasonable to assume there's little point to further appeals. I'm gonna go with the logic. That's what I'm saying. Come on now. Have hope for the fellow man. Yeah, faith in Chris and love for Leonard. Hope. Oh, the mentioned sister Matilda came by to buy bread for the sisters. Sister Matilda. Sister Matilda is the one who killed the rabbits and got the note. In the nun's dormitory bed plus bought bread. Oh, sure. She had a dark cloud over her. I think the Baron's death has upset many of the brothers and sisters. She's really worried for the future of the Abbey. I can only imagine a murder, that violence, especially of a nobleman. Sister Matilda seems so strong. I don't think I've seen her like this before. Do you speak to her often? Yes, when she comes to buy bread, the Abbey can make some of their own, but we provide the rest. She works with that Bohemian monk, brother Volslav. Makes her laugh. Oh my heart, that's lovely. It's not appropriate. Father, friendship. Not if they're sworn to celibacy. Troubling. I should speak to Father know about it. Clear throat. Well, that is an excellent meal. Thank you for inviting me. Of course, Father. Oh, I didn't learn much again. Compline. Well, I suppose. Yes, we will break into the library, of course we will. Who do you think we are? Some non-prior... Subtle straff. We are breaking in. We're not pure. Not pure. Why? Breaking into the library. Breaking into the library. Breaking into the library. We're breaking into the library. Breaking in to the library. Be at the cellar. So we think it's at the cellar. How do we break into the library? Is it here? Is it there? Is it everywhere? How would I break in? I thought this was here. Am I not able to break into the library? Like clicking everywhere. Maybe it's here. Give me a minute before I give up. Maybe I can read my notes again, or maybe it's here. Can I read my notes first? So it's compliant. I was just thinking of search the library to find out if there are any records of the nun. After talking to but I thought I wrote some stuff like Baron harmed sister last visit, had to leave, could have killed Baron, records library via cellar. That's very strange, because I feel like I noted this and I was very proud. So I'm like, why? Is there another path? Where's the library? Maybe if I look at the library, I'll understand. Where's the library? Library's there. Let's just go to the library first. Then maybe we can go to the cellar. And if not, you can give me a hint. It's okay. Is it by the church or the cemetery? Cemetery or church? I guess we're gonna go towards the church. Oh shit, Methuselah, if he sees me, he'll kick me out. I have to keep out of sight until he's past this thing he can't see well. Alright, guess we're okay. Crypt or tower. Dormitory, Old Bailey. Guess Old Bailey. Okay. Where's the library? Oh, we need to go through the scriptorium, I guess. Okay. Let's see if there's anything here that's like potentially interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll take a little bit of help. Maybe the sacristy near the Old Bailey. Maybe we can go from behind. Volvel. Seen this before in astronomy and medical tracks. What is this one for? Two wheels, the top wheel has Greek letters and a hole where letters underneath. The outer edge of the lower wheel is divided in the first section, is appearing an elemental symbol. It looks like the line between the holes from constellation I think they do anyway. Our quarter turn to the upper disc aligns with a different elemental form. Given the number of letters and the size of the disc, there's enough space for a total of 4 versions of the Latin alphabet. Sure. This must relate to the Greek letters I found in Ferner's book. I need to compare them, but these symbols aren't the same. The elements don't appear in a cipher. The astrological symbols aren't on the Volvel. There has to be a connection between them that I'm missing. If I could find some way into the library, I'm sure there's a book to figure this out. So I got to decipher a book. And I found that at the Prior Fennec house, I think. Decipher astrology book with Dr. Solt's North Commons or library. There are deep indentation in this parchment. Whoever wrote on the page above must have been angry. If I could make a charcoal rubbing up the page and reveal the content. Of course! Oh, it's not in English. Hmm. From Prior Ferenc. Lawrence was blackmailing Ferenc. It's the same text. Yeah, we knew that. Connect the symbols. What's that? Someone was in a hurry to get rid of this parchment. Aha, Snow's Vision probably wasn't burned more than a day ago. Aha. So we should add that. Burnt. Weird note. Yesterday. 1 day ago. Woo. I feel like it's not him at all either. It's like he's too obvious. He was accused of the occult. He's like lucky. Like it's not them. That's my feeling anyway. The cellar is where they store the food. The crypt is a tomb. I think they got mixed up in your notes. Oh, maybe. So it's not the cellar, it's the crypt. Oopsies. That makes sense. I mean, both of them started with a C. So let's see, crypt. Oh, crypt is via church. Yeah, that makes more sense. Thanks for catching that. That was silly. I even took the note. I was very proud of myself. I think we need to go through the church. And then we need to go to the crypt. Here you go. That's much better. Foundations. Tombs. But investigate. That was it. The key. Now what? Aha. Yes, we entered the library. Of course. Search the nun's record. I have like 2 purposes as well. Writer. That's not very useful. Is that all? There's no way. What? Oh, I guess it's this way. That makes more sense. Petroleum taken from larger text to Mr. Astra, the familiar astronomical. Aha! Each sign is governed by one of the 4 elements. Should I note that? I guess I'll take it like a picture. Just take a picture of that, just in case. Oh, here you go. Given the dramatically different context of the following page, this bifolium key here must have been assembled it properly. Sure. Did I misclick? Wait, what's the connection between the astrological French cipher and the no. Yes, that's what I was looking for. If I turn the wheel to the element that matches the sign, I can decipher the note. Ah, left. Excellent. So I'll be able to go back. Go back to Ferenc Prior House to decipher the astrological document. Okay. Historia, the version, that must be Oracle, you need an extraordinary amount of book to actually build a labyrinth. Sure. Okay, I guess we're gonna keep going upstairs. Looks promising. We can click things. Mother Catherine was the first to enter record, it looks like almost 50 years ago. Sister Hildegard from the quite wealthy. Looks like she became priestess after Mother Catherine. Sister Cecilia, oh this is Mother Cecilia's record. Wait, she's from the Welser family. They're one of the most powerful families in Augsburg. It looks like her family donates a lot of money to cures. Then my family season 10. Sister Gertrude from Ulf the Herbalist. Her father is an apothecary, that explains it. Matilda, the non-cellarer, she came from Kempton. Merchant family donated pigments. Quite thoughtful. This note says Sister Matilda left the abbey for several months. Aha! We knew it would be Matilda. She was being weird. Let's see. So Margaret is the one that smelled things. Oh, Matilda is the one that killed the baby rabbits and had a note. Remember what he did, violence you suffered with bird flies. She is the one that left the abbey for months. Why would you go to a hermitage? Seems strange that she's only entry with such a note. The date's 3 years ago. That was just before Father Matthias died. Just before Father Matthias died. I think that was the nice father. Which means it was around the time Baron Vogel and Baron visited. Yeah. This has to be it. Matilda must be the nun the Baron harmed on the last visit. I should talk with Mother Cecilia again and maybe Matilda again. So I'll make a note. Talk with Cecilia and Matilda again. Okay. It's about Sister Illuminata named Angeline. It looks like they have connection with the Knights as well. Okay. Sophie from Burgitz, poor family. Lisbeth, married with a child, both died. Her merchant family, okay. Sister Margaret, oh the blind girl who assists Gertrude. So Margaret is the blind one. What? She's the blind one who killed the... Margaret, night before the Baron's death. Oh, she's the one that smelled something. Okay, she's the blind one. Isn't there somebody that sells that's like... I don't know. They donated the fortune. Okay, I think I looked at everything. I think Matilda will tell me more. I think we got everything we needed. Uh-oh. Oh, they're lovers. Oh, hello, kitten. 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 Oh, Hello, baby. I'll break for the stairs. You can possibly catch me. I'll talk to them. We can work this out. We'll come to an understanding. Alright. I just need to wait for to leave. Just a little patience. So I guess I could note that they are lovers. Lover with root the jerk. Oh, hello, another kitten. Another baby cat. Oh, two baby cats. Yes, that's a baby cat. Oops. I don't know what I did. I guess I made myself wait. I misclicked. Oh well, good enough. I guess I just didn't see anything. But I could have talked to them. I feel like that would have been better, to be honest. Oh well. What's that? Oh, it's like my dreams. I did need to go to bed, to be fair. 9 minutes ago. No. We're gonna finish that. I'm talking with my dad. Oh yeah, it's the girl I'm supposed to meet. Yeah, I'm supposed to marry her. I forgot about that. The murder of a nobleman. In addition to having no motive and violence and being part of a character, is physically capable to do the act. He has limited strength, has a pulse in his hand. Holding a paintbrush is difficult. It's conceivable. Don't believe you could have done it. There was a better explanation. I've not done it, but I believe it is extremely improbable. What are you gonna do about it? And find other people that have motives. Why am I doing this? I have to save the Pietro. I want to find the real killer. I have to urge you to investigate the Abbey. I want to protect it. I want to save Piero. Exactly. We are being too hard on the abbot. The Baron has many good qualities. Can this everybody assistant perfect is upset when other people this could threaten the existence of the abbey. Yeah. Andres must win the argument to his side using the tools favored by men such as him. Authority? Reason? That's what you're telling, you're mingling an artist. I know. I know I have no authority. Wisdom? Honesty? What am I left with? Hope? Oh, lies. Truth. Faith and providence. Alright. Yeah, I know. No, he seduced her and made her certain promises. She was a child on the very left, like in essence of someone to marry. Beate tried to end the pregnancy using her mother's medicine, but the result was fatal. Seems awful. Praying at the grave, to innocence. And that's true, it must have been distressing. I know. Well, whatever the rest of the town thought, clearly Lucky didn't hold it against his old daughter. It's certainly more complicated for women than it is for men. Perhaps Lucky thought that unfair. If she couldn't bear the consequences, she shouldn't have lain with him. Oh. Whatever the rest of the town thought, clearly didn't hold it. Yeah. I believe Lucky would have killed. I believe he slammed the Baron's head against the wall. If he's truly so strong that he could kill him in such a way. Yeah, we know he's actually strong, to be fair. Yes, we have other suspect. Yes, that's true. The Baron and the occult thing being told off by the Baron to the Inquisition. Would defend them against the temptations. Simply seeking out, acquiring, and reading those books with opening to suspicion. Yes, men have killed for less. How might the prayer have accomplished the deed? I'm not certain. I haven't found anything he could have used as a weapon. Need to find a weapon. Other suspects? Well, he says no other suspects, but I found a weird weapon for the lady, you know, the widow with the curse. But you not need to tell her. I know. I think I understand what you mean. She means you don't need to tell him about people you don't mind. You only tell him about people you don't mind him dying. It's a place for noble lie. This is not fun and the Baron is dead. All the people with a motive to kill him suffered either directly or indirectly from his wickedness. Simply mentioning a name to the Archdeacon may endanger them, whether they had anything to do with the murder or not. Right, not point throwing everyone waste. Deep into shit. I protest any attempt at deception, but must ultimately follow your own conscience, Andreas. I will do my best. I should have caught the people in the cellar. It's a mistake what I did. Now I got caught. I was walking in my sleep, a book that I read so poorly organized that I fell asleep looking for it. I was looking for close strength to figure out kill the Baron. You, of course, I guess. I'd call you a liar, but I know it's the truth. You probably pray every evening that when you knock on the door in the morning that I'll answer instead of Illuminata. Something like that. Do you want to keep talking? What else would we do? Oh my god, I don't have time for this. What is this Illuminata coming? What are you doing, asshole? Kiss me. Kiss her even though it's probably a bad idea. No, we shouldn't do this. You idiot, you're going to regret this. Sister Zina, are you here yet? Oh no. Oh god, protect us, Sister Illuminata. Come quickly, someone is sleeping behind the bookshelf. Oh no. Andreas, how did you find your way here? Sister Illuminata, Andreas was lying in wait in the book for the to take advantage of me. No, it was her idea. I didn't know such a thing. I know it's so bad, but yes, I did think about it, but I didn't know such thing. Not know whom to believe here, Andreas. There is no good reason for you to be in this library at this hour or any hour. Then again, I know Sister Nina to an imaginative young woman and an inveterate liar. I'm not lying. Silence. Why are you here in the first place? You scared Sister Zenda half to death. I was looking for Abby's admission records for clues of the Baron's death. There are books I wanted to see. You never let me look at them. It's as simple as that. Let's go with the deaths. Learned that the Baron hurt one of the sisters in his last visit. Oh, I see. A sister Matilda. What happened to her was evil. But if you were reading about Sister Matilda, you can't really believe she killed the Baron. Matilda killed the Baron? Shush, of course not. Sincerely doubt it is possible. I can't rule anything out. Why not grief to make people do terrible things? You must admit she had a good reason. I can't rule anything out. That is not your place to decide as the Archdeacon. I have no desire to see Brother Piero lose his life either. But this is out of my hands. This is not appropriate for us to discuss any further. You should speak with Matilda or Mother Cecilia. I can speak with you. It's not my story to tell. Please leave. Of course, I'm sorry for the trouble. It should be. Come on, we have work to do. Got caught. Should have caught the boys doing the deeds. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So I guess we will end here because I have to go to bed. It's very late. Okay, so let's raid somebody else, of course. Don't just leave a stream like that. Please, if you're new to the stream, oh god. Jesus, Discord. Go follow the Discord. Yay. Thank you for the follow, Subtle Straff. Hope to see you around next time. Let's see, who else could we... I don't know. Who could we raid? Let's raid Caitlyn. Yeah, let's raid Caitlyn. Have a good night, everybody. Much love. Caitlin's playing chess. She's very smart. Big brains. See you next time. Thank you for watching.